Early extension, high finish, balls that hit off the top of the face. It's a killer, isn't it? Like, it's hard. We don't get maximum out of our driver, we don't hit it as far as we want. I'm going to tell you the best way today, and this is like an analogy that I've used, to feel as though we get more open impact, more speed, and really simple. So you're joining me on Sunday Swings. This is double up Sunday Swings. We have this video now, we have one in a couple of hours time, where you've got a chance to win 1, a free swing analysis, and 2, drills to improve your game. Now later in the video, do stick around for the whole of it. I'll tell you exactly how you could be in with a chance of winning on next week's Sunday Swing. So let's have a look at Colin's swing right here now. So we can see actually it's really tidy. Got a great setup, good balance points, armpits over the toes, middle of the hip through the middle of the foot, really nice backswing. So we're concentrating on this downswing move. Looks a little bit underneath, a little bit scoopy and rolly, hands exiting high and up through the middle. A little bit like Colin Montgomery finished. No, I'm only joking. He had a fantastic finish to his golf swing. I mean, absolutely fantastic golfer, never to win a major. So let's look at how we can improve this. So right now, let's summarize it. And remember, anything that I'm saying about Colin's swing, you can apply to your game as well. It's not just for him. So if we look at the concept we're trying to get away from, we've got a nice backswing, downswing we start to stand up, belt buckles working close to the golf ball, we then get this scoopy and hands exiting high. What we'd love to see in the golf swing, and what we see for all the top professionals, is this move of the belt buckle opening up and the swing feeling it's though a little bit rounder. So we're going to look at this in 2 stages. 1, about the concept of the body moving better, and a really nice analogy. And 2, which I think is the thing you want to really stick around for, is actually the swing plane. How we've got a great analogy for that as well, because that's the game changer right now. So this is the analogy. I actually use this today in today's lesson, and it's one of these things where trying to explain to somebody, and if you've been there, you've had a lesson, it's trying to find something that clicks for you. So the same thing might be being said a few times over, but it's getting something that clicks and helps you improve. So what I was saying to students today is, can you feel in the downswing that the belt buckle gets the target before the chest gets the target? So that's actually a simple way of saying the downswing starts from the ground up. Now anytime that you've got a swing and a motion that works like that, look at what happens to the body. We all start to stay in posture for number 1, get more rotation number 2, and it actually helps us swing this golf club better. So play around with that analogy. Start with slow gears. So imagine we've got gear 1 in our car up to gear 5, or maybe if you've got a supercar, gear 6, 7 or 8. What I want you to feel is you get a feeling of the belt buckle pointing to target before the chest points to target. Slowly increase that speed. Slowly increase it until it gets a little bit faster and a little bit faster again. Now, the one thing I want you to be wary of with this, it is working in that sequence. A lot of you may try this, and correct me if I'm wrong, so everything starts to work over. So it's that feeling of the belt buckle to target before the chest to target. And actually look how I'm in posture. The belt buckle hasn't worked closer to the golf ball, it's worked more round towards target. So less early extension, and we've also got more rotation. You actually have a look what I'm doing now. If I make this swing here, I'm going to hit this one feeling that whole sequence. Belt buckle to target before the chest. Belt buckle before the chest. Actually look how this swing works more around the body. Works more around the body because the body is sequencing better. So that is the first stage of this video. Really nice and simple. It almost feels like I've told you nothing, but remember, all these videos are simple. And I keep saying this to every single student, you don't just want to get information because you see value in more information. You see value in something that actually helps you improve. So these simple analogies, and that's the first one in today's video, do stick around for the second one as well. But before that, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can enter in today's Sunday Swing. So simple. All you've got to do is 1, be a subscriber. Number 1. That's hitting that big red subscribe button down there, hitting that bell notification as well. And number two, you've got to then comment on this video, #pickme, and the final thing, hit that big thumbs up button as well. That is how you could be in with a chance of taking Colin's place in next week's Sunday Swings. So on to the second analogy, and this for me is probably the one in which is going to be a proper big game changer. We've got the body moving better. That's the first port of call for every single golfer. Body's moving better, we're happy. We're really happy now. What I want you to feel now is that if we imagine, have you seen those explainers? And if you have, say yes down below. I want to see how many of you have seen of those. And I absolutely love them because they're a great concept of working around us in a hula hoop. Now, if we're standing up, we would constantly work off this hula hoop. So the sequence of moving better, which is why we looked at this first, I want us to feel as though we swing around us. So I want you to feel as though your right arm, if you walk around to face-on position now, this will be really good for you to see, that your right arm is actually going across the chest, not up through the face. So really feeling right arm across the chest. And this again is another analogy that I've used plenty of times, and actually when I was caddying for Tom that we used, long right arm across the chest. So two things to think about today. Belt buckle gets the target first, and right arm across the chest. Build up through those gears and hit it away. Oh yes. That just makes everything feel so much easier, and you get that feeling of that club falling into the slot. Now I really hope you enjoyed part one of Sunday Swings, and I hope you enjoy the kind of more conversational style of content. I really do enjoy doing this because it's almost like I'm having a conversation with you, and hopefully you're seeing a big improvement in your game. So really nice feelings today. Belt buckle to target before the upper half, and trying to feel the right arm across the chest and play around with doing it in a relaxed fashion. That's the best thing about it, okay? Thank you so much for joining me on part one. Look forward to joining you in a couple of hours time on Sunday Swings, and again, thank you so much for the support.